Hi guys, this is Dan from the Investment ABC, and in this video I want to discuss the question whether this rally in stocks we're seeing now is a bull trap or really the end of the bear market. The Dow Jones Industrial Average hit a low of almost 18,000 and bounced strongly back to now 22,500 in just a few days. Some stocks like Boeing made over 100% after the government said they would bail them out. Furthermore, the Fed stated that they would inject unlimited money into the system, and they also consider buying corporate bonds and stocks. The question is if the Fed is able to print enough money to fill the black holes, or rather if the Fed wants to print enough money. In my opinion, the Fed wants to lure innocent investors back into the market, thinking that the Fed will boost the stock markets to new all-time high now that they print unlimited amounts of money. When enough investors are FOMOing back into the market, the Fed will be behind the curve and the market will get hit again. The probability for a classical bull trap is very high in my opinion, because bear markets do not end in just a few months, they take 1 to 2 years and end in tears normally. In my last video I said that I was aggressively buying below Dow 19,000 and that I also bought call options on the Dow. I sold my call options and my Boeing stocks yesterday with a very nice profit and will buy put options once I think the markets are about to roll over. My target is the 23,000 range for the Dow before we see a pullback. Today the unemployment numbers came in and 3 million people filed for unemployment in just 1 week. This is totally crazy and never seen so far. It is really a sign of how broken the markets are that they rise 5% when these kind of unemployment numbers come in. Short term, the markets were just too oversold and a strong bounce was expected. The Trump administration wants to reopen the economy by Easter, which gave the market participants hope that the US would also follow China's path. But chances are high that cases will explode in the US and that Trump has to postpone the opening, which will disappoint the markets most likely. Crude oil was also lower today and bond yields are at historic lows, which signals that this rally in stocks might fade very soon. In my opinion, we will test the lows one more time and most likely break it even to the downside. Earnings will be decimated and stocks of those companies which are disappointing will be punished. Furthermore, the psychology of the consumer got traumatized and it will take a very long time until confidence returns. Many people cancelled all their subscriptions and unnecessary contracts which they do not use, and others will always have this fear that something like this could occur again, so they will live within their means. Many companies with too much debt won't survive this recession, which will increase unemployment even further. At the moment, most economists think that after reopening again, the people would instantly behave the same way they did before all this, but they are mistaken. The longer the lockdowns are maintained, the more psychological damage will be done to the consumer. What happens to a country which is relying mostly on consumption and debt when the consumer is damaged? The more I think about all this, the more I realize that our current system is totally broken. Despite being negative on the whole global economy and the markets, I will still buy slowly long-term solid companies with great balance sheets when prices decline again, while at the same time opening shorts in the next few days. So I will trade and accumulate at the same time. The only thing which is in favor of stocks right now is that bond yields are at historic lows and no investor in their right mind would buy them now for long term. Furthermore, more and more people are losing confidence in the governments and banks around the world, and when the lifeboats like gold and silver are not available anymore, there is not much left for the big money to go to. This is the reason why I still accumulate companies which have a good chance to survive this period. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button to support the channel, share, subscribe and comment. Do you guys think this is the end of the bear market or a classical bull trap? Thanks a lot and hope to see you in the next one guys. Bye.